Hello, hello, you beautiful soul. So I was sitting here, I had my cards out this morning doing some work, and I thought, you know what? Why not do a collective read? And I was just getting so many energies within the collective today, and so many different like channeled messages coming through all at once. So I thought, let's just see what the cards say. So, um, yeah, there's just a lot going on. I'm really interested to see. Let's see exactly who this message is for, right? And please always use your discernment. Oh, first one out. With everything that you hear. Always, not everything is for you. So the first thing that came out was a 3 of Swords. So this is somebody who is sitting in maybe some sadness, some pain, and maybe dealing with some unkind energies. We'll just call it that. Unkind energies. So this could be past or present energy is what I'm getting. But I'm seeing the moon card, the world card, and the judgment. So together, I'm feeling like the things that have been causing you sadness, maybe that were hidden, maybe there were some hidden things inside of you that you didn't realize that you were harboring, feelings, um, things that maybe were bypassed consciously or unconsciously, right? Um, these things are being brought to the surface, and I'm feeling like whatever these things are, for whoever this collective is, I'm getting that you were asking for this one. This is what Spirit's saying. Like, you were asking for this. You're really trying to clear 222 as I look up, really trying to clear out the remaining, unprocessed, hidden things, right? That's in your field, because whoever this message is for, you are really truly consciously choosing to step into a new world. And I say world because the world card came out. And with that, I'm feeling like you are awakening, you're raising your consciousness with the judgment card, but also I feel like you have called for did I say justice? I meant judgment. Or did I say, I don't know. Whatever. The judgment card. I feel like you have called, and that's why Spirit was saying that you've asked for this. I feel like you have called out the BS, right? And you did it for yourself. Like, you straight were like, I call bullshit. Right? I smell bullshit. It's somewhere around here, right? And what's that saying? Whoever smelt it dealt it. Right? Like, if you're smelling shit, it's probably you. Not gonna lie. And so you're just like, all right, where it's at, I'm gonna find it where it's at. And yes, interesting, cool. So whatever sadness you're feeling, sensing, I'm gonna pull a couple of clarifiers. Whatever sadness it is that you're sitting in, you've asked for it to be shown to you, right? And if you've used my little let the truth be shown in the name of the highest good for all involved prayer, things will be shown to you. And sometimes those things can be a little bit uncomfortable, because those truths that can be shown are your truths that need to be addressed, right? And it's not always comfortable to look at ourselves. Wow. So what I'm seeing the Emperor card. I'm really feeling like with this call, with this judgment call, with this BS call, that was you truly activating, right? And like encompassing yourself with your divine masculine energy in a way to truly allow you to process the things, right? To allow your divine feminine, your hidden, your subconscious things to come up and be held safely, right? Like you are holding yourself safely and allowing yourself to be the judge, the jury, the, you know, what are those people called? I don't know anything about court, so don't ask me. The people, the defendant and the whoever, right? Like you're all the characters and you're holding your space, you're being your space, right? And in doing so, you have, we got the 2 of Wands. You have the clarity that you need to begin to build, right? To begin to build the life that you truly deserve, right? And sometimes we get to these points. I know I do this often, right? I get to these points where I'm like, enough. I've had enough, you know? And we have to get to those points. And then you feel sad because you're like, how could I? How could I neglect myself? Right? How could I allow? How could I, settle? How could I, whatever? Right? But you have to get real honest with yourself and know that anything that you don't like in your life is because you're allowing it or you're settling for it or whatever, right? But you have to have the clarity to know what type of foundation you truly want to build upon, right? And then do that, right? And then this time, whenever you build, you have maturity, is what I'm hearing. Like I'm really hearing maturity. I feel like this collective has matured so beautifully. Um, this year especially has been it's been beautiful and fantastic and amazing. So I'm gonna see. Oh, let's see, real quick if the spirit wants to share anything else with us about this energy and this collective and the audacity that you had to face yourself. Right? I mean, it is not easy to go take a good, like, hard look in the mirror. Not very many people want to do that. Also, not very many people want to um, accept their mistakes or their patterns or their behaviors or whatever, right? Like there aren't, it's not, well, I say there are many now that are beginning to, but it is not common for people to automatically assume responsibility for themselves, right? It is so much easier for people to just point fingers and play this blame game and victim baloney. So, peekaboo. So to wrap it up, what I'm seeing, because we also got the Empress here, and this is the deal, right? Like you want to provide yourself with the structure that you need, your own divine masculine energy, so that your feminine can feel safe, right? To flourish. And what I'm hearing right now is that the divine feminines understand the value of their energy and a lot of times hold back because they know that the place that they're in doesn't allow for their full flourishing. That was a lot of words, and I hope that makes sense. But anyway, so we want our masculine to be the emperor energy, right? Like daddy of everything, king of all the elements, you know. like the fifth element. That's how I see the emperor and the empress, is like you reach that fifth element point, right? Where you're like, I'm all the elements, I'm the fifth element. And to see the empress and the emperor here together is so beautiful, because it's showing me that because you had what it takes to call out the, you know, the whatever you want to call it, call out whatever it is consciously for your development, you, I'm also seeing the hangman. You've completely shifted and became balanced in your energies and aligned with your soul and what it truly desires, right? And this is a point that you get at where, you are full and whole, and you have your experiences from the past and you're ready to move forward, but you're not like leaping anywhere, you're not running anywhere, like you're steady, you're stationed and ready, right? Like you're ready to go, but you're not going to just go anywhere for anything, right? Like you know where to put your energy, right? Like you're like, okay, maybe these cups have holes in them, right? And they can't hold what I have to give. So I'm going to walk away from that. I'm going to pour into myself, right? And provide myself with the necessary energies, structure to have the strength to push through, right? Like this is a collective, this is a reading for the ones who choose to choose themselves. Like these are the chosen ones. This collective are the chosen. And it's not because you are anything special outside of anybody else. It's just that you chose to choose the truth, right? Like you chose consciousness. That's what it is. You chose consciousness. And because you choose it, you you have an opportunity to walk the path, right? The medicine path. And that is what is so fascinating. And I've said this so many times recently. I feel like so many people have been thrown into the medicine walk, like into the medicine, onto the medicine path, and which is truly just a spiritual walk, right? And in the past, we had a smaller number of shamans and medicine people, and those were, the keepers of the wisdom, and we honor them and we cherish them, and they were so potent, and they still are. There's a lot of medicine carriers that are so potent now, but it's like all these people that don't know the medicine walk are just thrown into it with no training or anything. It's the wildest stuff. It's like some of y'all, because if you don't know me, if you're new here, I've been an awakened medicine woman for like almost 20 years. So I was trained in this stuff, right? Like it's just, it was just taught to me. It's just what you do. You learn these things so you know how to navigate through your experience. But some of y'all's y'all just got thrown in. Like y'all got thrown into the pot. And mom was like, it's time to start cooking. I mean, it's just time. It's time to wake up, babies. And so I feel truly honored that she, the mama, trusts me enough to give you guys messages. Also, sprinkled with a little bit of medicine wisdom, right? Because we can listen to tarot, we can listen to channeled messages, but is it really teaching us something? Is it, you know, driving us further into ourselves, or is it driving us further into seeking outside of ourselves? Right? So, anyways, I love you. You're a spiritual gangster and warrior and all of those things. You're amazing and you're beautiful and you're powerful. And I love you, truly.